is terrifying.
Find anything?
Aren't you going to start the interrogation by...
If not, then let's keep going.
No need. The answer is already clear. At the moment of mutation, the synesthesia beacons of the three...
On the surface. No. That runs completely. Unhappiness is a sin.
Guess what this is?
Full wish is happiness, Cinta.
Quick on the issue whose cells are the catalyst. That immortal being like...
So, full wish encoded.
And that's not all. As bingo, that's the...
Sorry to interrupt.
Baffling.
Who's there?
Probably some rival hacker with a death wish.
The only question remaining is, how did full wish...
The answer is obvious. Dual mention city.
Even the Department of Operation Defense is helpless.
You're right on my...
So, what's your end?
Take a guess.
It's Seafeld City.
To be more precise,
Almost all the supplicants are...
the more heated the battle, the more the wish power spirals into mania. Maybe in her eyes, this is just catching them all in one fell swoop. Of course, there's no need for... Now that we've locked onto the signal source, the rest is easy. Open a back door for me, and I'll crack...
120 seconds.
Knew you'd say that. Deal. Oh, what happened?
Adding to whitelist. What's wrong?
It's fine. You keep handling things here. I'll teleport somewhere closer to the target. Drat.
Why is everything pitch black?
Just zoom. There was a little accident. I clipped into the map.
Unbelievable. Never thought I'd see you bug out someplace like that.
Don't add insult to injury. The teleport failure rate is lower than 0.02%. It's just bad luck. Give me a sec. I need to get unstuck. Definitely had a hand in salvaging the world of canvas. out.
A residential zone. Quite a distance from the TV station.
So I was clearly headed for Perlux Tower.
Why? Time is precious. There's no need to back.
No, it's because the genuine Pearl is still waiting for me.
When did you figure it out?
It was the practiced, confident tone you used when you said happiness syntax. You sounded like you knew So, what exactly does Pearl want me to invent?
Disaster stems from the tongue. A bad habit I just can't seem.
Stop getting sentimental with that face, you shadow hiding behind Full Wish. Why don't you take off the mask and let me see which
Just what I had in mind. But
Why don't we switch things up?
Hey there, little guy. You've got a rather unique look. Since you look like a mean ball of chaos, I'll just call you Mr. Meanie. No objections, right?
Why so serious? Do I look like I'm no fun? I just want to play a game with you.
Don't even think about it. I don't care if you're a fan or...
I'm not a fan, nor or perhaps it was because I was a fan that I became a lunatic. Without even realizing it, you've pointed out the very essence of paths.
There is something seriously wrong with you.
I'll take that as a compliment. I've heard your story and heard about those 76.
Why does everyone in the cosmos, no matter how important they are, just love bringing that up?
No offense. I just thought that, much like this joke.
I get it. You're the one who's... I always keep my word. That made you rush. We got lots of time. As long as you're willing, game time is. Magic doesn't matter. Spoiler alert. The reward for clearing the game is... I'll tell you my entire... But by the time you finish playing... You done? Get lost. You're not even on your main account, and you want to play with me. Who do you think you're
I made a mistake. You're even more impatient than I'd have your prisoner here. What gives you
Because I love playing Ethereum Wars.
What a shame. I prefer Cosmic Card Collective. Just a small card table. Just as the script foretold. In the end, Full Wish It's don't die. To be honest, my answer is pretty much the same. The emanators you speak of are nothing more than a tenth of a pebble, a piece of wood, and a warlord. Who can you count on? You've even
Foolish is just a front. The real culprit behind all these strange incidents.
Foolish is a good student. Unlike me, she doesn't procrastinate. She's decisive. I'm willing to give her project or perhaps for you.
I'm only hearing one thing. There aren't many people who can ruin your plans, but I'm one of them. Your scheme is like a tower of blocks.
Pulling out the blocks and watching it all come crashing down. That's my kind of game.
Based on
On the grounds that you've already lost. One last joke. On a scorching summer day, a popsicle was walking down the streets of Arcadia. It said, I've lost my...
I'll ask one more time. You, based on what? Allow me to explain. Ether copying. Out of this batch of supplicants, this is easily the most It wins on being easy and effective. Perfect for veteran players. I gotta say, the Eon of Elation knows a thing or two about gaming. You're way out of your league. You wanna play with me? Getting played by me is more like it.
You're too prepared for this to be a spur-of-the-moment decision. Did you?
What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone. There was a moment when I started to view everything that was happening with
Was it that 23-second discrepancy?
Aren't you clever? Elio is nothing if not cautious when it comes to variables that can affect this. Just because he can't see this place clearly doesn't mean he can't see elsewhere. The script he gave Kafka has nothing to do with Plain Arcadia, but it was incredibly detailed. Every minute, every event, clearly laid. If there's even the slightest discrepancy, it means I've got someone on my tail. Some mysterious figure. Counting today's little stunt, you can add another item to the list. Mental instability.
A brilliant call, that. It proves precisely why you are helpless against my abilities. Why not take a look at the present? Killing you once is no different than killing you 1,000,000,000 times. Unfortunately, I have all the patience for you.
Unfortunately for you, Plain Arcadia is no. I have no patience, and I don't care about time. I'm here for a mission, and Elio's objective from the very beginning was to smoke you out. Take a guess. Who's the hunter, and who's the prey? When I rip your head off.
Come to think of it, I have a friend who is a master at inspiring others. We work together flawlessly, and in one particular puzzle, you two will kneel before.
Then just you, you're dead meat. I'll say it again.
into that. So, we're full-blown villains.
As for the remaining supplicants,
I can't reach them. We'll just have to take faith.
just a few minutes ago, these people were talking and laughing. We overestimated our...
They can't die. I hope that puts you at ease. This is a matter of life and death, and we don't have time here to be sentimental. Otherwise, the room would be... No. It's probably more like...
I used to be a fan of the Nameless, too. I'd excitedly tell everyone they're true heroes, but look at how that turned out. They don't care at all about whether the Arcadians...
What do we get for our sincerity? I ask you. What gives you the right to call yourself a trailblazer?
Are you okay?
They've got a way with words. Give me a chance, and I could also spin 100 yards without repeating myself.
Should I say classic you? You have a great attitude.
Wish power is gathering. I have to say, full wishism.
Let's quiet down the onlookers first, with the IPC helping out with crowd control.
Con artist? He did? With the IPC? No shame.
Isn't this completely out of control?
It is. We're past the point of no return. The longer this drags on, the worse our...
But public opinion is a double-edged sword, and we can use it to our advantage. If we can just tear off Full Wish's mask, the tables will turn in an instant. The others must be taking action, too.
Looks like we aren't the only ones making a move.
Let's make this quick. In the tradition of the Phantasmoon games, it's supplicant versus supplicant. Audience against audience.
Then I'll be counting on the Navigator to watch my...
Please, be careful.
How should I put it? This feels like destiny. 15 years ago, I defeated the Herald of Death with my own two hands. 15 years later, you have donned the supplicant's mask. I trust that if I could pull it off, there's no reason you can't do the same. Go forth and trailblaze your victory.
May wandering souls find their own way out. Stop smiling. Your happiness is being monitored.
Have to deal with the ones on the town ourselves.
Nothing new under the sun. Plain Arcadia wasn't the first victim. A concerned citizen tipped me off. In fact, Urillo 6 became an IPC asset practically the moment it went goodbye one. A pity, Astral Express. This debate ends in the audience. Whatever you do.
I wouldn't dare! I wouldn't dare! Keep it down, Talia! You're gonna get thrown in jail!
Is this the debate Full Wish prepared? I figured it was a trap, but these tactics are just despicable.
Full Wish is stalling for time. At this rate, it'll never end. The elevator's cut. The emergency exit's no-go too. We're short on time. Let's just... So I figured I'd make her shush.
Thank you. Though, isn't it a little too quiet?
Careful, there's something on this floor. And it's a big one, too. My arm's starting to... The magical girl troop that got here before us. They've also been taken by Foolish. What a shame. Where'd everyone go?
If an emergency unfolds, please focus on...
Oh, look who's waiting.